Hi and welcome to today's video where we'll be exploring the essentials of project risk management and how you can effectively identify and mitigate risk. So without delay, I'll cover basically a definition of project risk, some identification techniques, some strategies to handle risk, some mitigation risk actions in real life, just give you some examples there, and then summarize overall. So without delay, let's crack on with the video. So the first one is, what is a definition of risk? So firstly, what do we mean by a risk in project management? And our risk is an uncertain event that can impact your project objective, be it positively or negatively. These can be known risks which can anticipate or unknown risks which come as a surprise. So risk identification techniques. Now, to identify risks, consider hosting brainstorming sessions with your team, seek expert opinions, review past projects, and conduct a SWOT analysis. The aim here is to list down as many potential risks as possible. So once you've identified them, we need to assess them. Using a risk matrix, evaluate the probability of each risk occurring and its potential impact. This helps in prioritizing which risks require immediate attention and which ones you can put lower down the schedule. Next is, how do you handle those risks? Now that the critical part here is how do you mitigate the risk? And there are four primary strategies. First one is avoidance, change plans to evade the risk. Second is transference, shift the risk to a third party. Thirdly is mitigation, reduce the impact or likelihood of the risk. And fourthly, the final one is acceptance, acknowledge the risk and prepare a contingency plan. So let me give you some examples. So let me share a real experience here. In one of my projects, we faced a sudden regulatory change, legal change. This was an unknown risk. We couldn't plan for it. Instead of panicking, we transferred this risk to a partner with a local firm, where we partnered with a local firm who were very familiar with the new regulation, which therefore mitigated risk and actually helped us get through it. Another example here is where I was on another project where we anticipate potential supply chain disruptions, and this simply by listing down the risks and so forth, we were able to identify there was a supply chain disruption. By proactively negotiating with multiple vendors, we avoided that unknown risk entirely, which meant that we were able to keep the project moving forward. So in conclusions, risks are inevitable in projects. Doesn't matter what you say, they're always going to be there. However, with continuous risk management, we can shift from being reactive to proactive, ensuring smoother project execution. Remember, it's not about avoiding risk, but managing them effectively. Now, thank you for listening, and I hope that was helpful.